Good morning and welcome to Saturday Morning Comic Talk. We have Kevin here right now, but we have a full group coming today. And as you can see from the scroll, we are taking on Christmas music. So we're going to be talking about Christmas songs we love, Christmas songs we want to get rid of, and just Christmas songs that we've heard too much of. I do this every year, so this is the second time we've done it. This is our second annual Christmas show battle. And we're going to start with introduction, I guess. We'll talk to Kevin. So, Kevin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Kevin Davis. I am a comic creator. I'm an author, entrepreneur, and I'm a full-fledged nerd. I just like to have fun, if I'm going to be honest.
Yes.
So, and I'm also a podcast host of Carousel Network here at the Madness.
Yes. So you can tune into that one if you want to be on it. He's booked up until April, right? That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he's got a full slate, and that is amazing. And we have Sarah who's going to be coming, and Alan who's going to be coming. All of them have been on the show before. So Alan just messaged me.
Let me put my Christmas hat on right quick.
Alan's going to be about 10 minutes. He said his internet's going bad, and my gosh, I can absolutely relate to that because I've had my internet just go dead on me. That's when I had Spectrum, and it would just crash in the middle of a show. So I feel you, Alan, and he'll be here. And then Sarah also running late, so we don't want to start taking on Christmas songs just yet. We want to wait for everyone to be here. But here's the categories. We'll let you know the categories, and then as our guests come in, we will decide what we want to do. So the first thing we're going to talk about retiring Christmas songs. So we want them to be removed from the air. That means you can listen to them in your home, but they're not played at the grocery stores. They're not going to be played on the malls. You're not going to see them. Good morning, Sarah. So as I was saying, we're going to retire a song so you won't hear it in grocery stores. You won't hear it in malls. You won't hear it on new Hallmark movies. They're just gone. Only place you play them is if you bought the album. You could play it at your house, but nowhere else. That's how we're retiring them from public listening. So we're going to retire them either because we hate them. So if there's a Christmas song we just despise, and I know people have their opinions on that, which one are we taking out because of that? Which one are we retiring because it's overplayed? And then we're going to replace them with a lesser known song that we think people should be hearing and they don't. And then I don't know I think we'll have promotion time, but I don't think anyone has anything live at this point. Sarah, is yours still in late pledges?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so is mine. So I guess we can kind of throw it so I can give you the anti-Christmas spirit book Floaters, where it's like you like death and dismembered heads. Grab a copy of Floaters. Makes a perfect Christmas present. All right. So, Sarah, welcome in and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm roasting hot right now.
Huh.
Can't imagine why, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I am the owner of Definite Article. We publish. Well, I guess right now I only got one that's like fully published. That's Power Broker, which is one that's in late pledges right now. And been doing this stuff for 10 years, I guess, in some form. And yeah, my cat is needy.
Yeah. It's a snuggly cat. And you're talking about hot, and I'm in California, and it's supposed to be, I think, 85 today. And
oh my God, shut up. I was looking at the forecast for tonight, wind chill of 30 below. So yeah, all you Californians out there.
Last night we got to 50, and it felt frigid for some. I mean, it's funny. You see a night like that where it gets to 50, and the Californians are just like, they bring out the sweatshirts, the Uggs. They look like they're ready to go to the freaking Arctic because it dropped below 60. So it's just like
60 isn't even like I don't even wear long sleeves in 60. Like that's still okay.
I don't either. I wear shorts in 60.
Yeah, 60 still shorts weather. I mean, I don't know when I would have worn a hoodie last because it's just I don't get that cold. And yeah, we were doing this week we had our Christmas performance at my school. And when it started at I think 6 at night. It was 78, and all these kids are coming in their Christmas sweaters and everything. Like, why aren't you wearing a Christmas sweater? It's like, because it's 78 degrees. I am not a little bit cold at all. I'll just be dripping sweat for your parents, and nobody wants to look at that. So yeah, it's kind of not Christmas weather out here in California, but the people that are dealing with real Christmas weather, they don't want to hear it. So
I was
like,
fine
"Oh."
with what we got. We had like yesterday, it was like 25. It was fine. No, 25 below. No, thank you.
Yeah, that sounds like misery. That sounds like misery. I mean, I don't prefer it to be 85 degrees today, but considering the alternative, you know what? I'll just put on my shorts and enjoy the warmth. Go get a Christmas suntan.
And it's a dry heat, right?
It's kind of in the middle in California. We get a tinge of humidity, which is always funny when the people in California, if you read their Facebook threads and they're like, it's so humid today. I'm like, I've been to the South. This is not humidity. But if it's, even 20% humidity, that's when every Californian thinks that they're in Florida for a minute. And then the moment they go to Florida and they walk out of the airplane and just sweat starts pouring off their body, they realize what real humidity feels like. But
yeah, it's not really humid unless you have to drink your air.
yeah, you have to chop through it. So we know Alan is coming, but we're going to get started on our categories today because we're going to take on Christmas music. So the first song that we are going to retire, we're going to retire a Christmas song because we just don't like the thing. We hate this song. We want it to be retired forever, never have to hear it again. So I know it's mean-spirited for Christmas time, but Kevin, what song are you taking out because you just don't like it?
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Okay. I have never heard that one. So
Can we get rid of everything by Justin Bieber while we're at it?
I mean, possible. Like possible.
Surely he has one good song, but
he does have one decent song. Maybe two. Well, maybe two, but
I don't know his music well. I'll be honest with you. So I
Good.
could say, I mean, I guess I'm fortunate that way. But I'm sure there's songs that come on that I've heard. And then I know, like, was it Despacito when that one came out? And
he was featured on that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that Justin Bieber was a part of it, and
that was the remix version. Yeah,
and my students were telling me that, oh yeah, that's Justin Bieber in this song. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I know one song besides that "Baby, Baby, Oh Baby" song. That one, you couldn't, if you hadn't heard that one, then you were living in a bunker for a little while, and when you emerged from the bunker, you were still gonna hear that shit. So
that song's everywhere. So
yeah. So Justin Bieber, Mistletoe is gone.
Agreed. Let's just retire Justin Bieber. Yeah, agreed.
And then the catalog, Justin Bieber is gone. And then I forgot to say, we do get the opportunity to save one of the songs. So we're going to get to save a song. If you think, you know what, how dare you remove Justin Bieber? That Mistletoe song is my Christmas jam. Go fuck yourself. Justin Bieber's back in the lexicon, but I don't think he's going to be saved. Sorry, Mr. Bieber. If you're tuning in, well, maybe someone will defend you. If the Bieber, I don't know what they call the Bieber fans. I know they're like the Swifties. If you said something about a Swift song, they'll come out at you in full force. Just ask Dash. I mean, we don't get that many ratings, but we got Swifties telling him he sucked, so they will come out. But whatever the Biebers are, I don't know.
Yeah.
They would come out. They're going to take you down because we've retired his catalog, and I don't know his catalog, so we're all going down. So let's see. So good morning. That's my wife somewhere in another room over there. And then John.
What's morning. Up, John?
All right. So which one are you going to take out, Sarah? What song are you retiring for good because you just don't like it?
Jingle Bells by anybody.
Jingle Bells by anybody, yeah.
Yeah. First of all, it's not a Christmas song. It was written as a Thanksgiving song. Secondly,
really?
yeah. Oh, it gets better. Super racist. The guy who wrote
Mm.
it was super racist too. And if you read some of the, because like we just know the dashing through the snow,
Yeah.
that verse of the song, but it gets sketchier.
Mm.
And it was written by a guy whose entire family was like pro union in the Civil War,
Oh boy.
but
Mm.
he was like the black sheep, and he was super into the Confederacy. And I was like, okay, so that's not great, but that's sometimes, you have to separate the art from the artist. And then I was like, no, you read the rest of those verses that they very selectively cut from Jingle Bells, and yeah, no. And then also, like, especially Barbara Streisand's version of Jingle Bells, I feel like I'm having a seizure or something whenever I hear it. So like,
Oh, wow.
especially get rid of hers, but like all of it. And yeah, like I said, like the number one reason should be because the song and its creator are super racist, but also it's not even a Christmas song. Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving song.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I didn't know either.
That is interesting, and
Yeah.
I absolutely didn't know there were more verses. I mean, the fact that
Right.
everything is a Thanksgiving song, I can see that because it doesn't mention Christmas anywhere in the song. Like, you don't hear
Right.
the mention of Christmas. It's,
Yeah, it's
I
a
guess
winter song.
yeah, a winter song. I could see that. So, but the only verses that, like you said, that even get played are the, the dashing through the snow, one horse open sleigh, all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
the
know there were-
podcast, there's a podcast called Who Did What Now?
Mhm.
And they talk about it a little bit, and that they talk about it a bunch in that. And then she's like a sociological anthropologist or something. I can't remember her her she has a doctorate in this, and so I was like, well, I probably don't need to Google this because she knows more than I do, but I'm gonna anyway. And it turns out, yeah, it's not great. And it's
wow.
yeah, it's very interesting and kind of a bummer, but also I'm sick of Jingle Bells because, like, when's the last time we had an original new Christmassy or wintertime themed song? It just doesn't seem to happen that much since the 90s. I think like Mariah Carey had one in the 90s, and then we got the Home Alone song in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then when have we had a good one since?
There's
I
been
can't remember.
Couple. I mean, there are some, but yeah, I guess when we get to kind of the underrated ones, we can talk about that. But yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Most of the stuff we get to is just Christmas covers. Like, okay, they're gonna play songs that you didn't realize were covers, like the Please Come Home for Christmas, and it's like, oh, well, that's actually recorded originally at this time or that time, and you get them played in the Christmas movies, but I don't know when the last time we got a great Christmas movie was in along with those lines. So I mean, maybe we're wrong, but next week we take on Christmas movies, so we'll see if anyone knows of a new Christmas movie that's actually worth hearing. So yeah, for mine, I think so many of the standards should just be retired, and let's just start fresh. Just blow them all up, because I don't think I've ever heard a version of Silent Night that I like. I mean, at least it's a proper Christmas song, and it's not written by a racist. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not doing any research on that. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's always kind of boring. I know they're trying to go for the somber tone of Christmas and the birth of Jesus that wasn't technically in December. So it's kind of, all right, well, you're stretching here. You want to keep those pagan rituals alive. I understand. Keep the pagans appeased. But just so many of them, like Jingle Bells, even if we take the racist out of it, it's just a kind of mediocre song that's been done too many times. But as far as more modern ones go, I just detest that Paul McCartney Wonderful Christmas Time song.
Oh yeah,
I cannot stand that song. It's like
kind of a turd of a song. Yeah,
someone went to his house with a big truck full of money, and they're like, Paul McCartney, you used to be a Beatle, please write us a Christmas song. He's like, I'm gonna put zero effort into this. What can I do for a beat? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, cool. That's it. Nothing else. That will be it. So Matt comes in and says Christmas music sucks, and Matt is not wrong.
I mean, yeah.
There's some I don't mind. I mean, I was thinking about it when I was at the Christmas performance, and most of the teachers at my school have been playing the same songs every single year with their kids, which means 26 years of listening to those songs. And I'm thinking I could retire every song from the Christmas performance that I just have to hear over and over again until I retire. And I mean, honestly, I don't want to put that much effort into the Christmas performance either by thinking of new songs every year. But damn, it's just like, all right, listen to the same 52 tracks on repeat for 26 years, or 52 times of listening to those two songs. So yes, I'm with Matt. I've heard plenty of it this week. So yeah, I think wonderful Christmas time. It just reeks of no effort. It's just I know that guy can write a good song. I've heard the Beatles songs. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Paul McCartney and Wings, but they have some songs. I mean, that just falls into the category of 70s rock, which is, if you've tuned into any 70s rock 70 album Dash makes me listen to on our music show, that's not my wheelhouse. So it he can write a good song. He just chose not to, and now I got to hear that shit every Christmas 8 million times at wherever I happen to go where they're looping Christmas music. So yeah, I'm retiring that, but I think I'm with Sarah. Like, I'll take Jingle Bells out. I'll take Silent Night out. I just think of Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph. Nobody's ever going to record a good version of those songs. They're always going to be right there in the middle. I mean, I guess the kids will like them, whatever, but my kids are older. I don't have to listen to that anymore. So, all right. I guess we'll be nicer. No, actually, we're not going to be nicer now. Maybe we'll get nicer later. So let me see. All right. So Pop said he's going to be crashing our party, but that's okay. He can tell us what Christmas songs he wants to take out. And I'm sure he's got opinions, because Pops tends to have opinions. So let's talk about the next Christmas category. And I think that could honestly go with anything we have here. What Christmas song are we going to retire because it has been way overplayed? So I think, pretty much fill in the blank, but
all of them.
Yeah, the catalog again. Like, all right, we're retiring the Justin Bieber catalog, and now we're just going to turn Christmas into
it's like
let's just start playing more post-punk during Christmas.
Especially All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
All right,
that got on my nerves.
So Kevin, is that your pick for the overplayed? Are you taking down
my
Mariah
God.
Carey?
Yes, every single year, every 5 hours in a day. Good Lord.
Yeah, that was my pick too. I was like, that's the only one that really gets on my nerves, and like, I mean, I'm a little sensitive to all the religious ones too, but I can tolerate some of them. But yeah, I agree. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like, just don't play it for like 5 years and then bring it back, and then we'll all like it again, because we all liked it when it first came out, and then we got it shoved down our damn throats all the time.
Well, I think that goes into the category of what you were saying. There hasn't been a lot of new Christmas songs. And if a new Christmas song comes out that's actually good, and people can say what they want about the song. Overplayed, yes, but it's a good pop song. It's a well-written and well-constructed pop song. Overplayed, absolutely, because of it being a well-written and well-constructed pop song that's a Christmas song. In the whole category of overplayed Christmas songs, now it's, the leader of the pack in overplayed Christmas songs, because they're just like, play it on repeat. You can hear it, like, you could walk around and hear it 4 times in a day by going to 4 different stores. And then you hear covers on YouTube, and it's everywhere. But I don't think I hate that one with its overplaying, because I like the memes that exist because of it. I have a good time with the Mariah Carey thawing out, and you see
I love
Mariah Carey and Carbonite, and she's beginning to thaw. So I enjoy the memes. So I don't want to retire because I like the memes. Hey, Pops.
Hey, what's up, Pops?
Look at Pops all festive over there.
What's up, everybody?
So Pops, you can tell us, we're taking on Christmas music today. Do you have a Christmas song that you want to retire because you hate it?
We're live right now on 2 different shows.
Okay, I don't think he heard it.
I'm not sure if you heard.
We are live on the Saturday Morning Comic Talk. We're live from the Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum in Elkhart, Indiana right now. And I stole Santa's chair. Don't tell him. He's over there. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. All right? But I needed a place to rest for a moment. We have walked around this building. There's so much amazing stuff here, guys. Today is a Toys for Tots event, though. If you're local, Elkhart, South Bend, Indiana, you're down here in this area, roll on down to the Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum and bring a bag of toys for the kids. That's why we're here.
All right, you heard the man. Bring some toys.
You heard him.
Yes.
Bring toys. Let's walk around real quick, dude. Come on. Come over here. See what that is? Whoa.
Oh, okay.
See this? To Alan from Tony.
Oh,
This
Alan's
is
coming on the
the
show. He's getting it.
action-
He's getting that car.
This is the actual car from the movie, guys.
What
It
movie?
got smashed in the movie.
Oh wow, that's actually awesome.
Back up, back up. See? Ghost Rider's
Ghost
bike.
Rider.
Cool.
Ghost Rider's bike. Down this aisle right here, you will find the Captain America shield signed by everybody, including Stan freaking Lee. Guys, look at this.
Oh
Look at this
wow.
shield. Look, you want to see some cool stuff, guys? You come down here because this is where this all happened. This is where it all happens. Look, there's Stan right there. Stan signing the shield, dude. It's amazing, guys. There's so much awesome stuff here. All these old Journey into Mystery books, everything old school. This place is amazing. You want to come down and check it out, guys. That's all. I'm going to let you go back to your show, Ed. Thank you for letting us crash.
All right, let me see. Let me get it right back. Hold on. What's going on with the display? Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so Pops has
There.
crashed, but he was not hearing what we were saying. So, all right, so let's see. Where were we? I lost my train of thought. There's a museum. I don't. Where was it at? Did he say? Somewhere.
It's in-
Superhero Museum.
Yeah,
He said
Superhero
Indiana,
Museum.
but I didn't hear what city he said.
Yeah, but too far for probably any of us to go to. But those who are close, go check it out. It looks fun. If I lived
Yeah,
close, I
that's-
probably
that-
would have already gone because it's got some cool stuff. So
Yeah, that's like a 6-hour flight for me. So
yeah, and, yeah, same. So well, let's see, where were we? We're in Overplayed, and we were talking about Mariah Carey. And I do love the memes that have become because of the Mariah Carey song. Mariah Carey and Carbonite, and then Thanksgiving you see the thawing Mariah Carey. I've seen like the winter is coming memes from Game of Thrones with Mariah Carey.
Mhm.
So I can enjoy that part of it. And I'll be honest, the song just doesn't really get on my nerves. I think I'm one of the few.
Oh, another song I guess on my nerves is Santa Claus is coming to town.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, my second choice was Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh,
I'm,
yes.
That
See,
shit's
now
dark.
that's
I'm sorry. I actually like that song because I'm a weird person, but I don't know why I like
So
it.
I don't
It's-
dislike it. It's fun, but like when you think about the lyrics, it's dark. But I'm
Yeah,
just
it
hearing
is
it
dark.
because I grew up with country music radio stations all the time, and they played that one constantly.
You know what's interesting? They barely play it here, so that's why I don't dislike it. They barely play
That's
it.
fair. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it. Like it's dark, and maybe it should go into the first category of retire it because WTF. But also I'm just tired of it.
So Matt, there you go. There's a little bit of foreshadowing because I'm taking out Last Christmas. I just think it's it's the original All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's the first song that became overplayed because again, brand new and actually good Christmas songs are such a rarity that when a good one arises, it becomes severely overplayed. So Matt, that was absolutely going to be my answer. You get Last Christmas, again, a well-constructed pop song, good for what it is, but so damn overplayed that now they have contests to, okay, how long can you avoid hearing that Wham song? And it's, you know, the challenge. And I'm thinking we're going to get that same thing. We have Whamageddon, but you know there's going to be a similar contest for the Mariah Carey ones. Like, can we please just avoid this song? And last Christmas, someone had sent me the invite to play Whamageddon, and I think I had already heard it 3 times. So I'm thinking, I go shopping, I just go out into the world, and that means you're going to hear it. And the same thing, I think by that time I had already heard the Wham one 3 times, and we're talking like 2 days after Thanksgiving. We're not saying deep into December. So yeah, it's not great. So all right, so Alan is almost here. It says device not connected. So I know he's having a lot of issues with his computer. So yeah, I'm taking out the Wham one. Mariah Carey's, I mean, it's, I don't know. I guess the Whamageddon isn't as entertaining to me as all the wacky memes that we get from the Mariah Carey one. So if we start getting fun memes for Wham, then I'll unretire that one. But where we live right now, yeah, it can go. It can go. Really, all I want for Christmas is you can go, but I'd rather take out the more standards and be done with them and leave Mariah Carey and Wham to fight for the scraps of the post-apocalyptic Christmas wasteland of all the real songs are gone, and now pop musicians have to actually write a good song again. Hey, Alan. Oh,
wait.
There you go.
Good. So we will kind of bring you back and let you give us your picks for the categories that we had. So we started with a Christmas song we were going to retire because we just don't like it. So what Christmas song would you put into that category and take it out because you don't like it?
Oh, for me, pretty much any cover of Last Christmas. That's just for me because I like the original so much, and no other cover I heard really compares to that original. Like the synth melody that just works for it. Any other genre. So yeah, any cover of Last Christmas for me.
Okay, so you're taking out any cover. I took out Last Christmas itself, but just because of the overplayed aspect of it, not the hated aspect. And you're taking out, although I'll say this, I don't, you're free to disagree, obviously, but I do like the Jimmy Eat World cover of Last Christmas. I think that one's pretty good, but I'm just a Jimmy Eat World fan, so I think that's my bias of liking the band, so they get that one picked for it. But which one are you going to retire because it's been overplayed?
This one I gotta go because there's no, for Christmas songs, like there's so like many artists who do like versions of a song, so I have to just go like just a version of Jingle Bells. That's really the Christmas song like I just really got tired of. Even like as a kid, it was just there's so many other songs that I like, but I would always hear Jingle Bells. So yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, and Sarah, that was her pick, and she actually was it a watch podcast or a listen podcast?
It's a listen podcast.
So she listened to a podcast, and it's actually the origins of the song are that it wasn't a Christmas song; it was a Thanksgiving song, and the writer of the song was very racist and wrote some really terrible verses that aren't in the lexicon that you hear at Christmas malls when kids are going to see Santa. So yeah, I didn't know honestly that
I remember 2 other facts too.
Okay.
It wasn't originally called Jingle Bells. It was originally called One Horse Open Sleigh. And this is another really gross fact. It might have been the first time it got performed, it was probably done in blackface.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, just not a great history for that song. And yeah, it's a very generic song, so like we don't need it. There are much more holiday festive songs out there. We don't need that crap song.
Well, even if you remove the racist overtones, just still get rid of it.
It's a generic, boring, not even about Christmas.
Alan was ready to take it down before he even knew all the history. And I mean, when you were saying it, as soon as you said Jingle Bells, I was in full agreement. And then you told me the rest of it. It's like, oh damn, yeah, really. Let's get the heck rid of this one. So yeah, that is a good pick. So yeah, any Wham song for you, any Wham cover for you, and then Jingle Bells, and now even more so, like, all right, like triple check the box for getting rid of Jingle Bells. And now I now want to tell the teachers at the performance, because someone always does Jingle Bells at our school performance, and I want to tell them, pick something else. It's like, please. But then again, yeah, I mean,
it's really easy for kids to remember the lyrics and sing too, which is a thing. So I can see, like, I mean, and,
yeah, you need your first
don't
grader.
know any better, so
yeah, the kids don't know there's other lyrics, and you need a first grader to remember lyrics. The best ones are going to be from a song that they've heard a million times otherwise. So yeah, so the bells must cease jingling. Yes, you are correct. So
no
more jingling than bells. 2 of us have taken it out, and I think all 4 of us will say, now get rid of it. I mean, Matt just says all Christmas music is gotta go. So he wants them all gone. So I don't know. It's like, is there a Christmas song that Matt would like, or a Christmas song that he could create himself? Because I've
heard some metal covers of Christmas songs that were pretty fun. So
yeah,
I mean, surely one of them Matt would like. He's a metal guy, right? You're a metal guy, right, Matt?
I know he is. He had us doing the
it's a beard like that hates metal music.
Yeah. So if a good metal cover, I don't know. Is there a good metal cover?
Sure there is. There's got to be.
I'm pretty sure there's at least a few really good ones.
Yeah, there have to be. All right. So now we are going to replace. We've taken some Christmas songs out, but we got to have something to play at the malls during December. Well, now starting in October, you start hearing the Christmas music. It's like, oh, Halloween's over, quick, Christmas time. So yeah, and you see the Santas next to the Jack Skellingtons, next to the the Grinch and everything, all in late September. They start pulling it out. So they're trying to move Christmas into the summertime. But what are we going to replace?
The only store that I can forgive is a craft store, because if you're a crafter, you got to get started on that Christmas stuff right away. So like seeing the Christmas stuff in June at the Michaels and stuff, like, that's fine. But all the other stores, wait till November. Wait till after Thanksgiving. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, Lowe's had 1 million blow-ups of the Christmas things in October. I mean, they had the Christmas, they had the Halloween, those giant 20-foot skeletons alongside a giant 20-foot Bumbles from Rudolph. So yeah, they had all their stuff, the Christmas and Halloween, all out at the same time. So yeah, it was very, very loaded up. So now that we've taken out some Christmas songs, we need to replace them. So what are we going to replace them with? So Kevin, what's a lesser known Christmas song that you want to move up and replace one of these ones that are overplayed?
Lesser known? I don't know if this
is
lesser known.
a better one we can go. It doesn't have to be lesser known.
I know a song I love hearing is the Jackson 5 song.
I know they do I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. My kids loved that one growing up.
It wasn't that one.
I think they did a full Christmas album.
I'm sure probably. Yeah. Any Jackson 5 song I would definitely listen to during Christmas.
Okay.
So that album, let's put that album. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the Jackson 5 Christmas album, put it in loop, put Mariah Carey on pause for a couple years, and put Jingle Bells on permanent retirement. We're coming in your house and breaking your records, because that song's got to go. It's like, we're not even going to allow we said we'll let you play it in the comfort of your own home, but we've decided no. We're going to just say, like, no, it's got to go. We're going to scratch that part on the album.
So I say Jackson 5 Christmas songs.
Cool. So I don't know how many they have. I'm going to look that up. So I would have to imagine they did a full album, but how many songs are on that album? So
I know they did Santa's Coming to Town. I like their version of it.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, they have a full
Right.
album, of course, because
Yeah.
we would imagine so.
Yeah.
And then because I mean it's lucrative. If you do one good Christmas song, you're gonna make residuals for life. Like Mariah Carey is gotta be loaded. She was loaded before that, and then she puts out one of the biggest played Christmas songs. And I just pulled up this album, and it doesn't have the track list. So let's see. They on their Christmas album, they have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Christmas song, Up on the Housetop, Frosty the Snowman, Little Drummer Boy, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas Won't Be the Same This Year, Girl or Give Love on Christmas, and Someday at Christmas, and I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. So there's your Jackson 5 Christmas songs. Some of them go in our category of overplayed standard. So Frosty, sorry, Jackson 5, we're going to remove that one from your album. We'll do the remaster version without those ones. But I've never heard the full album. I know some of the songs. I think I know about 4 of them. So yeah, it'd be new if nothing else. And it'd be, again, well-produced pop song. So at least there's that.
And also don't mind the Chris Brown version of This Christmas.
Okay. I don't know if I've heard that one. All right.
They don't really play it much here anymore, but I like his version of This Christmas.
I will actually. I'm not going to say I'll seek it out. I'm not going to deliberately go on Spotify and play any Christmas music, or it's going to think that that's what I want to hear.
Oh yeah, don't do
my
it.
algorithm will shift. It's like I like
do
to play the Spotify DJ where it just randomly picks new things. But if I play a couple Christmas songs, it's going to be like, here's some stuff for that with that Christmas vibe. Like, no, Spotify DJ. I don't want to hear that. Leave me alone. So, Alan, what's a lesser known Christmas song, or just one that you like that's not been overplayed, that you'd like to replace one of our overplayed songs with?
Similar to Kevin, there's an album that I really like, although I have to decide it's hard to decide between 2 songs on it. It's called The Salsa Orchestra, and it's basically like disco jazz Christmas songs. So there's 2 songs that are really good. They do like a upbeat, like disco version of Little Drummer Boy. And then they have an artist on the album named Denise Montana, does like a really slow jazzy tune called Merry Christmas All. Those are excellent songs. Okay. And it's like a family staple for me, as well as like Jackson 5 and like the Motown Christmas. It's like those 2, but yeah, definitely those 2 songs.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I would have to check that one out. I mean, I'm always I hope that I find them in the wild, but if my wife, because she'll be the one that plays them in the car. Like she's been playing the Christmas music since Thanksgiving, and that's fine because I mean that's the actual season for it. But she's the one that would put things, so I'll add them to her playlist so I can hear them that way. I will never create my own playlist because, like I said, I don't want the algorithm. The algorithm's already very confused by me because I use it for my classroom, like journal writing music, as well as my own for the show when I do first impressions, and then for what I just like in the real world. So my Spotify Wrapped was the most bonkers thing you've ever seen because it didn't know. It's like you were really vibing to Beethoven this year. Like, well, that was for my class, and then you really loved, I don't know, one of the horrible artists that we had to cover for. Oh, Joe Walsh. Yeah. So like, and you were like in the month of this, you were really listening to a lot of Joe Walsh. I'm like, that was for the show. Don't ever play that again. So yeah, my Spotify Wrapped is very, very confused. And it said I listened to 330 genres of music. I'm like, dude, 330 genres of music even exist? But according to Spotify, I mean, they're just digging into some deeply strange categories to say that 330 even exist out there. But yeah, and it's I don't know, it's something I don't need my Spotify worse than it already is. But yeah, what is one, Sarah, that you're gonna replace and not have and start hearing in the mall that's gonna be better?
One that I don't hear enough is that it's that Home Alone song. It's called Somewhere in My Memory, and it's the children's choir sings it.
Ooh.
And it's not specifically Christmas, but it's holiday.
Yes.
So it's very festive, very, spend time with your family.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I really like that song, and I don't know why the radio doesn't play it more often. I don't know why Spotify and Pandora don't play it more often when you're in the Christmas channels, but they should.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that, I mean, that whole soundtrack for Home Alone is really good. I
Very
have,
good
Oh, yeah.
soundtrack.
I have the
Oh,
album,
yeah.
and when we're playing,
Love
when
that
we're
soundtrack.
decorating the Christmas tree, that is one that gets played because they take like the Brenda Lee Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, which I do like that one, and they take the original John Williams score, which is very Christmassy, very festive, and they incorporate the original the not original songs, but they incorporate those songs. I like the was it Carol of the Bells that's in the Home Alone as well.
That's when he's like outfitting his house with booby traps, and they like put it to a more angsty kind of feel to it, and it works so well in that movie.
Yeah, is it Trans-Siberian? Is it the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I think it might be them incorporated in there, but yeah, I love that they bring those in. So that's just a great soundtrack. Like that's one that I do play in my classroom. My rule in the classroom is nothing with lyrics that the kids will understand. So I'll play weird French songs and, you know, Arabic songs and things like that, because I try to expose them to more than they know in their small bubbles. But yeah, that one, the Home Alone soundtrack's a good one to play through December. So yeah, all of that one. It's just a great soundtrack. Now, because we're going to be doing our Christmas tree probably tomorrow. We're super late in that game, but I'll put that one on because it's always a good listen. You can't go wrong with John Williams scores. He's the master for a reason.
Oh, he's freaking amazing.
Figure you look at that. You look at the amount of stuff he's done, and with the same level of good quality, it's just crazy. So.
I'm always very impressed with any artist who can consistently put out good work. Like everybody has at least one bomb, but like I don't think John Williams. I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
I mean, even when the movies are
maybe
dog
not.
shit,
Maybe
he
that's
makes
not
a good score.
Yeah, like
he legit saves the
amazing,
movies.
but
yeah, because I think about
really good.
Yeah, because I think about Star Wars Episode 1, and I don't care what these fucking apologists have to say. That movie sucks. That movie has one of the greatest soundtracks. John Williams.
Wait, which movie?
Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Oh. It has such a phenomenal soundtrack to it. Like the Duel of the Fates is just, it's exceptionally good, and I guess even the lightsaber duels, that's the only saving grace of that movie. But the score, even if the movie's terrible, if you throw John Williams' score in there, you could just still play that soundtrack isolated, and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, he's just that good. So the Home Alone soundtrack, I'm not going to give him many props for the Home Alone 2 soundtrack because he basically did the Home Alone 1 soundtrack again. He's like, oh damn, this movie's just rehashing the first movie. I'm going to rehash the first soundtrack because it has the same musical beats, just some of them are a little bit faster, a little bit slower.
Yeah,
it's not much effort in that one.
Yeah, it's still good, but it wasn't original. It was the first, and it was a sequel, so there was going to have to be at least some of the original music coming in here somewhere. But
yeah,
True.
and he did do one original song with the choir for that one as well. So let's see. There's Global Comics. Check it out. All right. So yeah, he did one original song because they do in San Diego. They were doing a live performance of Home Alone with an orchestra and a choir, and they played the Home Alone 2 original song as kind of an encore, the Merry Christmas. It's a really good song, but it's kind of the only really good song from the soundtrack that's mostly just rehashing the first soundtrack, which, you know, that's a classic. So he didn't put much into it, but really no one put much into Home Alone Lost in New York. It was like, quick, make a sequel because we just made a shit ton of money and we want to do that again. So yeah, they just wrote the same movie, changed the location, and Kevin's parents should be in prison. That's all I can say.
yeah.
All right. But that's for
Yeah.
next week when we take on Christmas movies. And is it really a Christmas movie? That's the question. Is it a home invasion movie? We'll talk about that next week. Because I'm gonna, I don't.
I
wanna
hope you
spoil
have
things.
a good strict set of guidelines. Like I need a rubric for what makes a movie a Christmas movie because
Yeah.
like there were almost fists flying at work the other day over this because I said
Jesus.
I like Die Hard and
Yeah.
then there was that's not a Christmas movie and
It's
then
like, yeah,
I was like
yes.
what the hell makes a Christmas movie? What is
Yeah.
a Christmas movie?
See, that's my argument for Die Hard being a Christmas movie. If you can say Home Alone is a Christmas movie, then Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Because they're both generally not a theme of Christmas. It's a theme of learning to appreciate your family. And even with their flaws, it just happens to be set in Christmas. They could have left him home at summer vacation and it's the same movie with a different score. And then we got some festive summery tunes being played and he can still go and go talk to someone on the 4th of July instead of going to talk to Santa. And you
They
could
wouldn't have needed
rewrite
John Williams for that. They could have just played the entire Beach Boys catalog.
yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, so we could rewrite Home Alone, move it to July, and it is the same movie. Because it's not about him loving his parents for Christmas. He could be, his parents leave, they're going to wherever for we're going to Disney World, and they leave Kevin at home. And then he learns to appreciate his family because he's stuck home alone. And now he wants them, please come home for the 4th of July. I don't want to watch fireworks without my family. There, same movie, but different holiday. And that, therefore, not a Christmas movie if you're saying Die Hard's not one. But damn it, I wasted my argument for next
Enjoy
week.
things. That's what I say.
Yeah,
Just let people enjoy things.
yeah. Home invasion movie that takes place during Christmas and makes him appreciate his family. With the John Williams score makes it more of a Christmas movie. That's what makes it a Christmas movie above being just, a learn to love your family movie. Like my family sucks, but I learned to love them until the sequel. Then I hate them again and I'll learn to love them again. And then they realized they didn't want to make a part 3 with the same thing. Cause in part 3, Kevin being raised by Buzz because his parents are sitting in prison. Cause like, what, twice? Come on, you people. That's some bullshit. Now you're going a third time you left him home alone. We're not getting you home to your son. We're getting you home to a prison cell. Make better choices.
Yeah, at the very least, he should have been. CPS should have come in and taken that kid out of there.
Yeah.
That's, one time is too many times to lose your child.
Yeah.
I mean, in that very specific situation, I guess like kids run away and stuff, and that happens, and it's terrifying. But like, they didn't. Like, that's not what happened here. That's not what happened. They left their child at home.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So Sarah, did you say your lesser known replacement? Because we just went off on a tangent. But anyone who
the
watches
Home
this
Alone
show,
song, yeah,
the Home Alone
that's
song. So
that
there's
was
where
my
the
fault.
okay. So the tangent wasn't entirely a tangent. It had context. I wasn't completely off my rocker. But yeah, anyone who tunes in, especially when Sarah's here, she
happens.
pulls me off task. But that's good. That's what we want. All right. So so sometimes some people side with the criminals in Home Alone. Wow. Yeah,
Really?
the Wet Bandits, no, fuck
Yeah.
those guys.
No, no.
Yeah, a lot of
I've
people
had a
have
whole
sided
house-
with them. Yeah.
I've had a whole house flood. It wrecked us for several months of having to deal with insurance and gut our house and remove everything we had to remove everything and put it into storage because of this whole house flood. And those pieces of shit flood people's house on purpose. First, you're going to rob me. Then you're going to flood my house. They can fucking go to the death chair.
And they
take
did
them to the electric chair. Fuck
in
those
the
guys.
wintertime in Chicago.
It's going to freeze the
It's
pipe.
gonna hurt so much more than just water damage. It's gonna fuck up the whole house.
No,
They would probably
hate the
have
Wet
to-
Bandits.
Like the water gets into the cement and concrete stuff, and then it expands when it freezes, and then it ruins it. Like they probably had to demolish some of those houses.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it like this. They're robbing you. Fuck them. because I've been robbed. It sucks. It is the most violating, dirty feeling to know that someone stole your stuff you paid for.
In your house.
And
Yeah. in
I've
your
had a
own
whole house
safe
flood.
place.
That, you can't get angry at pipes because pipes burst. But if some dickheads do that on purpose, no, let them rot in prison for life. They are awful. I don't know anyone who
And they
sides
sucked
with
at
the villains.
being bandits too.
And Kevin, he may be a sadistic monster, but good for him. They deserved every fall down the stairs that he gave them. But that's just
I mean, the brick to the face and like some of that stuff. They're dead. They didn't survive that.
I
They
don't
shouldn't
think
have survived that.
I don't think they ever actually make it in the house. The level of punishment he puts them through before they even get to the house, they're dead. And then in Home Alone 2, each one gets hit with a brick. They're oh damn, there's 2 corpses on the street.
Yeah, there's bricks and paint cans and like 30-foot falls. Like they're dead. They died.
That crazy kid with no parents just killed him. So yeah.
Heck, didn't they have frostbite too?
Yeah, they would be full dead 10 times over. They would have never survived the first Home Alone because he killed them multiple times.
Yeah.
They would have been concussed and unconscious. Then Kevin could have called the cops, said, hey, these guys tried to break in my house. I created a death trap for them and they actually died. So can you come pick up the bodies? Where are your parents? I don't know, but come get these dead bodies out of my house, please. So yes, Mrs. McAllister, your son killed 2 criminals when you were home alone, but one had a gold tooth. So here you go. Enjoy that. All right. So
did you say what lesser known song you're saving?
I did. So let's talk about a lesser known song that I would save. There's actually 2. I really liked when I was growing up, we played the Very Special Christmas album. That was one that was played in my house quite a bit. And they do have some originals on that one. And it was the Christmas in Hollis was written for the Very Special Christmas, the first one. And I love that one. There's an original Christmas song that, it's been played a lot now, but it's great. But I think it was volume 3, Very Special Christmas 3 has 2 that I really like. There's the Christmas Time by Smashing Pumpkins, which is an original and I think a really well done song. They recorded it at the same time that they were doing Tonight Tonight for Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. So they had the orchestra there. So they just used the orchestra to kind of bring in the strings and everything for that song. And I think it's a really strong song. I know that James Gunn used it for the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. So it kind of got a little bit more exposure that way. But I think it's just a solidly written Christmas song that feels Christmassy, has the right vibes, but I haven't heard 8 million times. So that one is one that I really like. And then on the same soundtrack, there's one by the Blues Traveler just called Christmas, which I think is a really good Christmas song. And I'm not a Blues Traveler fan. I mean, I don't think I own a Blues Traveler album, and I didn't even grift Columbia House to get one for free. So I don't really love Blues Traveler, but I think it's just a great Christmas song. And it's just give me the good Christmas vibes. That's all I ask without making me bored or irritated and wanting to go to the PA of the State of Brothers and press skip. So yeah, those 2 songs, I'm going to move those ones because I think that they're solid Christmas songs that we haven't heard a million times. And yeah, Smashing Pumpkins are a band I really love. So I thought they did a good job on it because I don't just love everything they've done. So Christmas, Where Are You Christmas from the live action Grinch. It is a good song. However, it's one that I think it's the kindergarten team at my school does every year. So that's one of I've heard that 26 times and then more because we have to do rehearsals in our cafeteria. So I've heard that song so many damn times that I'm going to retire it. And that was also the Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys, one of my old teaching companions. That was the one he always wanted to do. And I didn't care enough to fight him on it. But, oh, man, when you're actually performing it, you don't just hear it, the one time at the performance. You hear it 100 times before the performance to get the kids to be good at it. So anything I hear that much, it's not that it's not a good song. It's just Oh my gosh,
It's
I've heard it
tiring.
too many times.
It gets
It's the
tiring.
amount of times, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Where Are You Christmas? Good song. I despise that live action Grinch movie, but the song is solid. I've tried multiple times. People tell me I'm wrong. That the Grinch movie's really good. You should watch it again. Give it another try. And 10 minutes in, I hate it and I turn it off again. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And here we are. Next week I take on Christmas movies, and here I am destroying them already. So spoiler alert. You can already
Second
know.
tangent, and it wasn't even my fault.
No, you don't need to. You never need to be blamed. It's always my fault. I'll take all the blame all the time.
Yeah.
So-
When it comes to the Grinch, stick to the original Dr. Seuss.
Absolutely, I love that one. Though that's a
And that's a
That's a
classic
staple.
Christmas song. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Like
Mm.
always. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love that
yeah.
one. That's good. Sung by Tony the Tiger, which kind of.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think he's even still alive. But yeah, when you hear it and then you think of "They're Great," you're like, okay, it makes
Mhm.
sense. That's definitely Tony the Tiger singing about the Grinch.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one. I could do that one as well. And then next week, Hippopotamus for Christmas. I am with you, sir.
Mhm.
That is another one performed every year at the Christmas performance. And there's one I didn't like it to start with, and now I have to hear it every single year. I was just thinking about that when I was at the Christmas performance. Like, damn, I've done this 26 times. First off, damn, I'm old, and second off, wow, I've heard these songs too many times in my life.
Oh,
When
my
I
Lord.
retire from teaching, I'll be like, I will never play any of those songs again. If I hear them, I'll be like, walk around with my ears plugged, because I will never want to play them another time. I got like 9 more years of having to hear them, and then I never want to hear them again. So just like I'll just bring the little flyer that we make for the parents. Like, here, you see all those Christmas songs, all of them, they're gone. Remove them all. All right, so now we get a chance to save a Christmas song. So, are we going to save any of the Christmas songs that we just so rudely destroyed? So, Kevin, are you saving any of the Christmas songs that we have tried to remove?
No, all the ones I listened to was Jackson 5. Like
Well, that one, that's our
Yeah,
replacement. But are we going to be like,
Yeah, but no.
you know what? We were
No.
too mean. Let's go
No.
grab Mariah Carey and pull her
no,
out
no.
for the memes alone. All right,
Yeah.
so
Memes, yes. Songs, no.
save the memes, kill the song. All right.
Yeah. But
So,
yes. No.
Alan, are you going to save any of the Christmas songs that we have removed?
So was the original Last Christmas removed?
It was. So are you saving it?
I'm gonna save that one.
All right. Last Christmas is back. Whamageddon is back. So, yeah, Alan's saving that. And I thought that was going to be your pick, because I pulled it out, and it was more because of the overplayed. I mean, I don't dislike the song. I don't dislike All I Want for Christmas Is You, because they are just they're good
Just
Christmas
overplayed.
songs.
Yeah.
Just overplayed.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, because that's where it runs into. There are some good Christmas songs, and there's some good, like Sufjan Stevens. He releases a new Christmas
That
album
song,
every year.
The Worst Christmas Song. He did that one, right? Where like
Mhm.
it's a bummer, but it's so relatable.
Yeah. So that one, the Decemberists have some
Interesting.
good Christmas songs. They're more in the depressed one. So save Run. All right, save Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, ban Run Rudolph. Did we take Rudolph out? I don't know. I think we
I
took
don't
out
think
all
so.
the
I don't
classics.
think we did.
So I guess so
I don't hate
Rudolph,
Run Rudolph either, though.
I don't mind that one.
That one's
Yeah,
kind of a
I
fun
don't,
one.
I don't mind those. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm you know what? But you know what? Matthew is taking it out, and this is all it's in the end, this is all opinion. So he can take it out, but I'll save it from it, because I don't hate that one. So Alan,
Yeah, I
you
don't mind-
saved
I
that
don't
one.
mind those.
Sarah, you gonna save any of them?
I'm gonna save Mariah Carey. I don't like. I agree very much that I'm so very sick of that song, but it's a good song. We all thought it was a great, fun, new Christmas song when it first came out. Fucking 30 years, 40, how long? So many years ago.
Too
We all
long.
thought it was good, and I think that if we just put her into hiding for like 5 or 6 years, we'll all like that song again.
Yeah,
So I am gonna save her.
we got to put her deeper in the ice so she can't
Yes.
thaw in
Mhm.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
gonna
well,
take
in
her
a
like
in a
3
glacier,
Thanksgivings to thaw. So she's gonna be deep in
and
the
then
ice.
yeah, like global warming will take care of it, but at least we'll get a couple of seasons off, and then we'll learn to like that song again.
Yeah, we'll be like, damn, you know what? That's actually a good song. And the same thing with the Wham song. We let it. We can put them in the ice with Mariah Carey. Put them together. And
I don't
then,
hate
like,
the Wham song either. I just think it's a bummer. Kind of, like there's
Mhm.
a couple of songs like it's kind of a bummer if you listen to the lyrics.
yeah,
But Mariah Carey is like hers is like the first in the series, and then the Wham song is the second in the series when you
Yeah,
think about it, right?
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. So we can have the Mariah get in. But yeah, we can put them both on ice. But honestly, yeah, I'm kind of good
yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
There's this All I Ever Get for Christmas is Blue. I don't even know how I found it, but it's very depressed, but I do like it a lot. So I think that's my thing. I might be into the depressing Christmas songs. It's like the Sufjan Stevens one, the Decemberist one. All of them are pretty depressing Christmas songs, but in my defense, I had some pretty bonkers Christmases with my family. So they're like, all right, Jingle Bells is not really not giving the vibe that is going on in this house right now. So bring on the depressing songs, because they're the ones I can relate to more. But yeah, I think you saved the one I was going to save. I was going to save Mariah Carey, but now since Matthew came in, I'm going to save Run Run Rudolph. Why not? It's like, sorry, Matt, you saved Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We didn't really take it out, but I'm going to come in, save Run Run Rudolph, because why the heck not? I don't hate that. It's not bad. It's good in certain movies. It kind of fits a scene where you got to have people, moving in some sort of action. Then it works for that. So why not bring it back? Save it, since Mariah Carey's already been saved. She's just deeper frozen for a couple more years. But yeah, I mean, really, I'd rather hear Wham and Mariah Carey than most of the standards if I have to pick over Christmas time. But I wish they'd play like those very special Christmas albums. I think they only did 4 total, and all of them are really good. Some of them are just kind of the standards. Some of them are doing older songs that you didn't know were covers, but they're all worth a listen. That's kind of my, when we're decorating the Christmas tree, play those ones, play the Home Alone soundtrack. Those are the ones I like to listen to. And then we're doing for the music show, we're doing the Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings Christmas album. So I have high hopes. I'm hoping it's good, because her regular material is really good. She's lesser known, but she's got that blues, that bluesy soul voice, and I think there are a few originals on there. So I'm fingers crossed it's going to be. We'll pull out some good Christmas songs for that one, and next year I'll have some ones to add to the list. Oh, yeah, and it makes me think last year we covered the Jethro Tull Christmas album, and I could throw most of that album out because it's pretty bad. But there's some truly god awful songs on that one, and then there's a Gordon Lightfoot one that we covered on First Impressions. This really depressed Christmas song that makes you want to jump off a bridge and not have a guardian angel save you. So yeah,
to be fair, that's a lot of Gordon Lightfoot songs, though.
Yeah, that's the catalog. So,
Oh boy.
all right, let's talk about some promotion. So you can tell us if you have a live Kickstarter, if you're going to be at an appearance, if you just want to have people know where to find you and get your stuff. So Kevin, where can we find your stuff at?
You can actually go to my website, kevinside.com, and you can see my upcoming books that's coming from my brand.
Awesome. So drop that link in the private chat, and I will put it out there for people to see.
Good.
All right, and let's see. Alan, where can we find you? What do you have going on over the next few months? I mean, right now, probably nothing in December, but what's coming up for you?
So, well, social media wise, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. Just search for Carter Comics. I'm actually currently doing some coloring for the last 10 pages of my latest issue of Damn Tourist, my travel parody comic, which hopefully should be done by the end of the year and ready for my first convention next month, which will be Pasadena Comic Con on January 26th.
And I will see you there. So I'll be at that one as well. I'm hoping for better results than last year's, but last year they changed the date and moved it
Mhm.
onto a holiday weekend, which was not a great thing for it. So there is Kevin's, and yeah, he'll be at Pasadena Comic-Con. So will I. So you can get your copy of Immortal Era or Corruptor, or by that point, Floaters, and some damn tourists. So come get them both. We want to see your hands full of indie comics at Pasadena Comic-Con. So, Sarah, let me pull yours up because you just put the link in there. First, I will put the link in the chat, but we can also share about Power Brokers, which is in late pledge right now.
Yes, late pledge is probably till the end of December now because, you know, the printer's backed up as hell. And so we're not getting our books to ship. So you might as well get it if you still can.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, we got that. Noctiluca is also in pre-launch. If you hit the name there, if you hit Definite Article, it'll take you to the link. And we got another new one coming up, which is going to be love themed, I guess. So we're going to release that in February. We're going to be running the campaign. And if you like robots, that'll be another interesting aspect of that one. What else? Oh, Produce Cats. Going to have more of those next year.
Cool.
And I got to get the rest of those shipped out. I've been slacking.
And is Gary finished?
Gary is finished. If you got a second, I can go show. You guys can see Gary. He's still in the wrapping and everything. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, we can see Gary because she did Produce Cats, and Gary was our cross promotion one. Where if you backed Immortal Era or if you backed Path of the Pale Rider, you got the Rotting Avocado Produce Cat. So yeah, he's here and we can finally see him. So let me put you up so you're bigger. All right, so there he is, Gary.
Oh wow, that's pretty
ready.
cool.
I am ready for Gary. I'm pumped.
That's pretty cool.
He came out pretty good.
He looks good.
I was a little unsure because of all the dark kind of gross colors that we were working with there, but he came out pretty good.
Well, you had two dark, gross books, so that's what we needed, and it works perfect. So yeah. Anyone who backed, and it looks like everyone who backed one backed both, so they'll be getting the Gary magnet too. So most people will be getting the Gary sticker and the Gary magnet. So Power Broker is right here. You can go grab it at that spot. And Alan, did you have a website or anything to link to?
I am putting in my Facebook fan page.
Perfect. And I will get that into the chat for us. So what is Power Broker all about? I put it up, but we didn't talk about it. So what is it about?
Essentially, it's a world where you can buy superpowers. Like the technology has advanced so that laboratories can give you superpowers. I don't think you get to choose. You can choose to a degree, but it depends on how your body responds. Yeah. And if you go out and wreak havoc with those superpowers, they can be revoked. But then, of course, for every above ground market, there is also an underground market. So there's a lot of power chop shops where you can go and you get what you pay for. And maybe it's not great. And then those are the ones that usually end up getting their powers revoked by the power brokers, who are themselves supercharged, like superpower cops, I guess. Like they police the superpowered people, and if you screw up with it, then you get your powers taken away. And you got the new issue, or you can do the catch-up tier. So we have the physical or the digital catch-up. So there's 6 books. How many are going to be all together for this series? Oh God, I don't even know. We've got 7 done, but I want to say he's got like a 32 issue arc for this whole thing. So, and 6 kind of ends the first arc there. So we'll be releasing a volume here. Cool. So that's what I was going to ask. Next year, if I can get my shit together, we can do it next year. But I was going to ask, will we get a trade? But it sounds like that is on the horizons, which is absolutely great. I love a good trade, and I love cramming trades with all the extra bits and bobs, like all the background stuff, like the old character sheets from the original like from the original concepts, all the
Yeah.
notes that the author's willing to share,
Mhm.
you know, like bios of the characters, maybe even if we can get it, make it happen, we could do some short comics, like a couple of 2 or 4 page shorts.
Yeah.
Because I love stuffing extra stuff into trades, because
Mhm.
that's why buy it if you already bought all issues 1 through 6, right? Why not just not buy the trade, but like you get all this extra stuff if you buy the
Yeah.
trade. So
Yeah, I always do the same, and we're about ready to release the Immortal Era second volume, which
Ooh,
will be
nice.
the 7 through 12, because 12 is done. So it's just we're gonna release 12 and then shortly after do the trade. And same thing, we're gonna load it up with extra stuff. When people bought the trade last time, it had an 8-page epilogue that wasn't in the standard floppy, because the floppy for issue 6 was already a 32-page book. So it was already a bigger one, and there was actually 40 pages that we did, but I figured, all right, we'll save the epilogue for the trade. And I honestly thought that the ending of the book was better when it was left alone, because it had a better emotional impact with at page 32. But people buy the trade just like you buy DVDs or Blu-rays, because you want those deleted scenes, and you don't care if, okay, this isn't affecting the emotional arc of the story because this is extra. I'm getting bonus stuff. So you read what would have happened after, but I cut it, even though I paid the artist and I paid the colorist to get it done. I cut it from the original issue because I thought it didn't work. But in a trade, it's a perfect thing. So what I'll be doing in my new trade, same thing, like character sketches, cover galleries, and then I did a story for the Tales from the Collective, which is canon for Immortal Era, but the character will be big in the third arc. So you'll get his kind of origin and backstory in the little 8-page story that I wrote. And that's perfect to add into the trade. So people who then read the trade will be ready when he comes, because otherwise he hasn't been in the regular pages of Immortal Era, but he'll be in the trade. And that way I'll probably send the digital of that story arc to everyone so they can read it and know what the heck's going on in the third arc. But that's all next year stuff. For me, my promotion right now, I still have Floaters in late pledge. And just like Sarah, my printer, I called them on Friday, and the message that you get before you even talk to a human is, we are extremely backed up right now with orders, so there will be a delay on receiving your books. I'm thinking, oh, right, well, my get everyone's books in their hands by Christmas is not going to happen. So I'll keep late pledges up until the books show up on my patio, and then I'll close them out and ship them. But I'm printing pretty large quantities of this. And if you don't know, Floaters, I'll play the trailer, and then you can just know what it's all about from that. So let me see. I think it'll play it through this. Let's find out.
Are you or someone you love experiencing eye floaters?
Doctors will tell you they're harmless, tiny clumps of vitreous gel drifting across your vision, a simple byproduct of aging. But I'm here to tell you the truth. Floaters aren't harmless. They're parasites, silent, patient invaders that burrow into your mind. They whisper, they command, they turn you against those you love until violence feels inevitable. If you've begun to see them, seek solitude. Those around you are no longer safe. Your thoughts are not your own. Flee while you still can. Don't trust yourself, and whatever you do, don't trust your eyes. Floaters is a 28-page one-shot horror story chronicling one man's descent into madness after developing eye floaters. Written entirely in hospital waiting rooms between seemingly endless, painful tests, it captures the unease of losing control piece by piece. The book features haunting artwork by Dan Schmidt with colors by Maya Opasic, and the campaign also includes variant covers by Cesar Oliveira, William Russell, and Fish Lee. All right, so Floaters still available, written in hospital waiting rooms when I had my own eye floaters and multiple surgeries to get rid of them. And people say I got to write a sequel. I don't know. The headspace that Floaters was written in was crazy. So we'll see, but I'll never say never. So late pledges until the books come. So I'd say, like Sarah, probably till January. That's my guess. My hope is that they'll be ready by January. But if you bought floaters, the digital copies are going to be going out this weekend. My intent was to send them out this week, and then I realized I had 3 different things scheduled between my own school's Christmas performance and my children's. So with that said, I had very little time available this week, but this weekend I'll be dropping all those digital copies. So if you ordered one, I know Sarah, you did, and those will be going out to anyone who got their digital or physical copy. So you'll be able to read it starting this weekend. And then if you read it and you say, I need a physical copy, you have at least until January, hopefully not February, but when the books come, that's when I'll close out the late pledges. And I'm really hoping to have it in time for the Pasadena Comic-Con, because that's what, like end of January, right, Alan?
Yeah, 26th.
26th. Yeah, I thought it was like 26th or 27th. So yes, that one is always a fun con. It's small, but it's inexpensive if you're going to go. I think it was like $10 for admission if you're going as an exhibitor, and there's a lot. They have a great artist alley. They have some people in animation that are doing autographs and things like that. So well worth your time. But yeah, I think that'll definitely be my first con of the year. And then next year starts getting busier and busier. But thank you all for being on. So real quick, tell us where we can find you, Kevin.
You can find me on Facebook at I am Kevin Davis CEO and Instagram at I am Kevin Davis Official.
All right. And Alan, where can we find you?
So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky. Search for Carter Comics.
There you go. And there's the Facebook one right there. Sarah, where can we find you?
Facebook and Instagram, I'm at Definite Article Creative, and Blue Sky, I'm at definitearticlecreative.com.
Nice. And you can find me, Finish Line Comics, on all the different social medias. One day, Sarah and I will truly do our TikTok challenge, because I haven't forgotten.
The first of the year is coming up. We'll try
Yeah.
this New Year's resolution bullshit. Maybe it'll stick this time.
We have truly failed at stepping up our TikTok game. My TikTok game remains weak. So,
I don't think I posted a single video on my TikTok for Definite Articles, so
there you go.
yeah.
We both need to step up. We've been talking about it. It's that time. So next year, new TikTok resolution, and maybe this time we'll actually meet it. So next week, we are taking on Christmas movies. We took on Christmas. I mean, we kind of gave some. I gave some of my opinions way too early, but that's okay. Tune in and see if Dash and Deese are going to be joining me. So see if they agree. I don't think they're going to disagree. I think we're going to be in the Die Hard is a Christmas movie category, but we'll see. Because last year we had one person who said it wasn't, and I was glad. Because I'm like, good. I want debate, because I wrote all these good points to prove him wrong, and I need someone to prove wrong. So someone, if you think Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, come in the comments and we're ready for you. All right. But until then, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week on Wednesday for First Impressions.
Okay. See you.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.